This is the Dayan coated Ganner SM, a 3x3 handcrafted by Creds. I was never really a fan of Gan puzzles in general, even like the it simply didn't agree with my turning style. On this cube, the old plastic Dayan coating on the pieces really changed how the puzzle feels. The resemblance to old plastic Dayan puzzles like the 2x2 Megaminx is definitely there. The feeling is super soft and silky smooth, but clacky, I would say at the same time. It's hard to describe, but the similarities aren't that audible because magnets kind of overpower how the cube sounds. Speaking of, I think this cube is also slightly louder than the really quiet normal SM everyone has been talking about, although it's probably largely because of my harsher turning style. It's also noticeably slower than the normal SM, which I personally love because I can't control fast cubes very well. I would say Gan did a great job with the magnet strength. I think it will please the majority of cubers. Though something weird is that the end places for me on this cube are kind of poor. I think I undershoot a bit and I experienced some lockups and just plain screw-ups on M-Slice algorithms. Nonetheless, this cube is far better than the previous Gan cubes, and I considered it being my main, but ended up not choosing it because my results are slightly slower and more inconsistent compared to other 3x3s. That being said, this is one of my favorite cubes in my collection and my favorite 3x3 to solve at the moment. Even though it's not really a contender for my main, the turning is so pleasant and I think it definitely has to do with the Dayan coated internals, plus the SM itself is such a great cube. The normal SM I can pretty confidently say is the best mass-produced 3x3 for sale, and it definitely caters to a much wider audience than previous Gan cubes, even though I'm not one of those people. So yeah, that's all I have to say about the Ganner SM. Huge thanks to Creds for setting this up for me because it's like godly.